How's it going? My name is Dylan, and today we are going to look at the new iPhone XS. How's it going? My name is Dylan, and if you are new to this channel, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it. We talk about all kinds of fun stuff here, and today we're talking about the iPhone XS. I already had an iPhone X. I've had it for about 1.5 years. My wife has had an 8 Plus for about the same time. When the iPhone XS came out last week, she said, maybe I'll give it a try. And here's why. The iPhone 8 Plus is huge. It's too big. It doesn't fit in your pocket. It's gangly to use. It's big. It's too big. The iPhone X style phone, this size here, has a bigger display than the 8 Plus, and still the whole phone is actually smaller. She really liked that idea. At the same time that this phone was released, the iPhone X Max was released also, or iPhone XS Max, which is basically a big version. The difference between the iPhone X Max and the regular iPhone XS is just the size. Everything else is the same. So all the processor, all the cameras, everything is all the same. There are some new upgrades in this particular phone over the 10 that I have. The camera is a little bit better. The processor is way faster. There's some sort of neural engine features that I'm excited to dive into with iOS 12. And so we're gonna do some comparisons between the iPhone X and the iPhone XS over the next few days, over the weekend, take some pictures, take some video, mess around with this phone a little bit. And then I'm gonna get back to you on how we feel the difference is. I've heard on other online reviews that if you already have a 10 and it's working good for you, then you may be partially disappointed by the iPhone XS because it's kind of the same but just a little bit better, as per Apple's normal method of every couple years just releasing some stuff that is a little bit better. The problem is when you take it out of the box, it's kind of disappointing. If you'll notice, I didn't even do an unboxing for this phone because for the last 5 or 6 years, an Apple unboxing is the same. You take the plastic off the outside and then the box goes like that, and then you pull the phone out and then there's a charging block in there, not the fast one, you have to buy that extra, the cable, and then the earbuds, the wired earbuds that fall out of everyone's ears. So it was kind of anticlimactic in that sense. I think as we start to use this phone, however, I think you're going to find that it's going to be an improvement over the regular iPhone X. A couple of little things I noticed about this phone as soon as I got it out of the box that I was really disappointed in. Apple really brags about how beautiful their phone is and how sleek and amazing and how easy to drop because it's so smooth this phone is. See, almost dropped. The iPhone XS, I got it out of the box and I immediately noticed that it had like hard edges where the glass just doesn't match up very good. It literally is like it could cut you. So fortunately, it's gonna go into a thin case that's gonna allow for wireless charging, but this right here, not impressed, Apple. Very first thing out of the box, was not impressed with this. The other thing I was not impressed with this time around is my wife has never had to do anything but hold old phone next to new phone and transfer all of her data. Didn't work. Had to go through the whole rigmarole and make the phone call and plug it into the computer and all that stuff. That still didn't work, so then we had to start all completely over and try it again, and we finally got it to work. So it was a little bit more of a headache than Apple promises. Let me know in the comments below how that experience has gone for you transferring from phone to phone, because it's hit and miss. I've never gotten it to work, and over the last 3 or 4 phones, my wife has always gotten it to work except for this time. Well, that's my initial thoughts first, getting the iPhone XS out of the box. Let me know what you think of this phone. Have you tried it? Are you gonna try it? Did you pre-order it? Did you go to the store and stand in line for it? Or are you just gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna wait a little bit? Let me know in the comments below, and then I will talk to you sometime next week about what we think about this thing after having some real time with it and spending some time taking pictures and video and playing around with some of these new features. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to compare the functionality of these two phones with iOS 12, because apparently iPhone XS, whatever, however they say it, can do some things that the normal iPhone X can't. I'm very excited to see what those differences are. If you have any questions about this, any comments about this, do me a favor, put them in the comments below. If you have anything that you want to see reviewed or you want to know about, put that in the comments below, and maybe we'll make a video just for you.